Okay, so this is going to be a video on part of our video article series on how to make your own safe hauling trailer. First of all, this trailer was about $999 at Tractor Supply. Purchased 6 foot by 8 foot deck, wood deck. Option for we wanted the wood deck because the mesh screen does not deal with pallet jack very well. So we're going to do a couple more modifications to this and make it an awesome safe hauling trailer. We got a piece of steel here. We're going to weld this onto the mesh gate right there. We're going to mount a box and a winch to the tongue of the trailer, and then we will have a way to be able to go ahead and suck up our safe on here and be able to go from there. This trailer has a 2,400 pound capacity. It weighs 725 pounds, so it leaves 1,675 pounds for cargo. This nice little trailer like this is perfect for home deliveries, home safes. 1,600 pounds will get you into most gun safes and a few burglary and fire resistant safes. One of the best things about this is it does have a 13-inch tire, and the axle is sprung under. So that means that the trailer sits lower to the ground. So that is a huge benefit. If it were up higher, then that would be that much higher that you would have to lift something very heavy. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. We'll take some pictures and do some video as we go. Starting with our welder, we've just got a regular 110 Lincoln MIG welder. Go ahead and start tacking this down. Once you measure it up and make sure it's all square, grind your bar there. And if you have any kind of welding skills, just go ahead and set that on there, and then we'll go ahead and tack this down and trim it up. Okay, so we've got our solid piece mounted on here and welded. We've got it welded all the way across here. You can see all the way across here and down. We didn't weld it down here, but we did tack it here and here. We got that piece cut off. So now we have this lip here that's going to bend down and actually touch the ground. So when we go to roll a pallet jack up on here, it'll be a smooth transition. So we're going to go ahead and custom bend that right now and go from there. Okay, so we got our tailgate flipped up here, and we put this little piece of angle iron in right here to go ahead and help support that. You can see how that's going to work right there. It's going to help support that tail piece as it goes down into here and gets rid of that lip. So we just got some spot welding going on. We just hit it with a hammer to bend it down to what the ground level would be, and then just weld it in place. That's going to vary just depending on the approach angle for each job. Okay, we went ahead and welded us in a piece of this plate here. This was the end of their end piece that was right there. So I figured I'd make use of it. We're going to put it right here. We reinforced it, welded it up real nice right here, reinforced it with this heavy duty plate right here, and now we're going to mount a winch and a truck box to that. So we can have a winch inside of our truck box to help pull things up on here. Just like that with our new trailer. This is about 600 pounds, a little over. It's American Security BEF 3419, I think. So you can just see our winch right in here and how that helped out. It just pulled it right on up there. All of the features that we designed into this, such as the tailgate here, and then we simply lift it up and go on our way. So for more information, check out the website below. Okay, so we got our trailer all set up here. We got it all painted. All the modifications are done. Basically, we covered up the steel grating with this because the pallet jack's not going to roll on the expanded metal. And then to make sure it's a nice, smooth transformation all the way up, we get this other sheet of steel welded right in here. We're having some problems with it hang up on this edge. It doesn't look like much, but to a pallet jack with 1,000 pounds on it, that's a big gap. Got our little tailpiece that rolls down there. We extended and enlarged the bolts and added this extra bracing feature here and here to make larger pins because the other pins could not handle the weight. We added the additional weight on the tailgate, that is. We added the spare tire rack here, just a couple of U-bolts. And then we added this pipe here, and this pipe allows me to use the winch to drop and set and drop and raise the tailgate. I'll show that here in just a minute. But for right now, basically we've got our long winch cable here, and we'll go ahead and... This is an 880 pound safe. This is a Liberty Fat Boy. So let's see here. Usually if we're steering, go a little bit smoother, but I'm trying to do the camera here, so. Now this is an 8,000 pound winch we've mounted in here. Mounted it to the frame of the trailer. Basically we'll put our block here, suck it up tight against that. And then we've got all of our supplies. We've got our winch mounted in here. We've got our battery right there that runs the winch, 8,000 pound winch, all the blocking and strapping that we're gonna need, chains, everything like that. Tarp for inclement weather, and a blanket to make sure that we don't scuff up the safe. Everything's nice and tidy in this job box. And that's pretty much it. We'll go ahead and drop this down, and then I'll show you how the tailgate system works. Drop it just like so, and back that out. Come on. And then we'll free spool. Grab this cable. Run it up through this hook, and finally hook it onto here. That will then raise. That's just a link of chain that we welded on there. This will then now raise. Oh, we gotta engage the winch. In. Then we simply pop the pins in, pull the pins, put the tailgate in the pin holes that we've got here, and it's good to go. Then we just simply, if we want to lower the gate, when it's time to unload, we just do the reverse of this. Boom, tailgate gets lowered, winch cable goes back onto the safe, and we safely lower the safe off. So that's how you can build a safe moving trailer for about $1,200 bucks. For more information, see the website below. Thanks for watching.